Hi and good morning everyone. Today the hot day. Then the sun front on me, so it's burn my skin. So what is that? That's mean it's called heat transfer. Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Irfan Haras bin Syamsul. Today I want to talk about the three experiments that we have done. Firstly is a conduction, convection and radiation. So basically I as the video editor for this group, and so I want to introduce about our group members and what you're waiting for. Let's check it out.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So my name is Sharifah Ain Awatif binti Alwawi. Metric number is CD180120. So for today I would like to present to you about the conduction. Okay, before we start the experiment, I would like to explain to you in a simple way what is conduction. So basically, conduction is a transfer of energy from a warmer surface to a colder surface through a direct contact. In order to conduct this experiment, we should prepare a few materials and apparatus before starting doing it. So here are some of the materials that needed to be prepared. Firstly, we need to have a hot water. Second, we need to have a bowl. Third, we need to have a margarine or planta. And lastly, we need to have a spoon. So for this experiment, we are using two types of different spoon, which is the first one is a metal spoon and the second one is a plastic spoon. Therefore, in this experiment, we can see that which materials conduct heat more faster. We have to boil the water and wait until it's boiling. But remember, please be careful because the kettle is hot, and always remember that safety always comes first. Next, we have to take each of our spoon and put the margarine at the end of the spoon. As you can see from the video, we should place the margarine same as the video shows. Then we have to carefully take the spoon filled with the margarine and place it into the bowl carefully so that it will not be flipped. Then, after you finish place the spoon into the bowl, take the hot water, but careful because it's hot. Take the hot water and fill into the beaker at least 1/2 of the beaker. Then, when we finish fill in the water, we have to set the time so that we can see on how many minutes needs the butter to fall down. Okay, when we finish putting the water into the bowl, then we have to wait for a few minutes in order for the heat to make their work. So based on the video below, so as you can see, the butter from the metal spoon has moved slightly downwards from its initial place, while for the butter, the plastic spoon does not move any. This is because the heat from the boiling water has been transferred to the metal spoon. Then the metal spoon become hot, and then it will automatically melt the butter. That's why the butter is moving downwards. We also can conclude that in this experiment, metal spoon have a better conduction. So as you can see just now, the butter is just dropped from the spoon. In conclusion, heat can be transformed in many ways, but conduction is one of the best way where the heat is transformed through a direct contact. And I also can conclude based on this experiment that metal have high rate of conductivity compared to plastic. So I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Kurotul Aina. Today I would like to explain to all of you the experiment that I have done, which is experiment in convections. Now let us see. These are the equipment that we needed in this experiment, which are two glass, a hot water, a cold water, a spoon, food coloring, and a dish. First, we have to pour the hot water into the glass. And then we pour the cold water into the glass. Mix the food coloring into the hot water in order for us to identify the hot water and the cold water. Next, we will take the dish and cover the glass. Now, hold the glass properly and flip it onto the hot water glass. As we can see that the hot water is rising upward to the cold water. It is happened because the hot water is less dense than the cold water. This is proof that the heat transfer from higher temperature to the lower temperature. Okay, based on the experiment that we have watched just now, it can be concluded that the convection is a transformation of heat through fluids or gas from a warmer spot to a cooler spot. The convection current also always moving upward. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Fazrin. So now I need to invite you to do the radiation experiment. Let's go. So for this experiment, our apparatus is we need a lighter and we need a 3-piece of a candle. Okay, for the step 1, we need to light the candle and put it at the middle. Okay, we need to put it on at the middle. And the next step is we need to put another two white candle beside the middle of the candle. We need to put on the left and on the right side. Okay, for the next step is we need to light all the candle. Okay, and we can see the radiation was creating at this middle of the candle. And we can find the radiation was affected to the white candle on the left and on the right side. So the radiation was happened at this part. So the white candle was melting. So that is how the radiation was happened. Thank you. Okay, now we make a conclusion with a radiation of experiment. So for the information, our Earth is on a radiation creating with a sun. So the radiation was happen from heat creator to the object. So the heat creator is a sun. This sun. Okay, this is the sun as a heat creator, and our Earth is an object. So a radiation solar was happen between the sun and our Earth. So from conclusion from our experiment, it represents how heat flows through empty space, and the second is occur at distance and does not hit the intervening substance, and the last one, radiation heat transfer is a fast process. So that is a conclusion from the radiation experiment.